You want to know why the Muslim faith has had its advancements? It's because the Muslims were willing to die for their belief. They were willing to strap bombs to their chest. They believed in the afterlife. God, give us some men and women that'll get a hold of some passion in their spirit that says, I will lay down my life for the gospel.
You see, if you were Muslim, sir, you would probably be under investigation or radicalizing your congregants. But because you are a white nationalist Christian, you will get basically a pass for these types of statements. Let's put up his picture full mass. I'm going to correct him theologically. Regeneration Nashville pastor Kent Christmas is his name, a major supporter of Donald Trump. No surprise. Also once said, and I quote, in the eyes of God, the president of the United States right now in the courts of justice in heaven is not Joe Biden, but it's Donald Trump. That's what he said. He said, according to heaven and God, the real president is Donald Trump. Let's talk about the troubling statements he's making in reference to violence, because these are things that Trump actually wants. He wants people to be violent on his behalf to silence the naysayers inside of the Republican Party in particular, but generally all around. So this preacher says that you should basically commit suicide, kill yourself, in order to affect the spreading of the gospel. You should die for it. Preacher, let me remind you of what Jesus actually said, Yahshua in the proper tongue. Jesus said, no greater love than this, for a man to lay down his life for another person. Not the gospel, not religion, not ideology, but a person. The scripture also says, how can you hate your brethren, whom you see every day, but claim you love God, whom you have never seen? You are a liar and the truth is not in you. Or how about this scripture, preacher? God is love, which also means love is God. Study on those, come back with a corrected theological overview. Stop radicalizing those who you are supposed to feed spiritually. All right, Sharon, thoughts?
Well, he's nutty. Baptized at the age of 9, been preaching since 17. I think I read about him. And his lovely wife, Candy Christmas, and their church there. And apparently it took all these years, Dr. Richey, for him to find his calling, his true calling in the Church of Trump. This is what they do, and I don't know if he can be deprogrammed or those who unfortunately follow this.
Yeah, it's very sad, taking advantage of people that probably are very decent, but also very manipulated.